Pokemania time!
You scared me a little bit there because literally 2 seconds before we were due to start, you were underneath the table.
Oh yeah, I know. I was plugging my laptop in because it's about to die.
Oh, but it's Pokemania time.
It's Pokemania time, indeed.
Isn't that right?
It's warm as Charmander.
It's just warm as Darumaka's droppings in this room.
It really is. It really is. So if we look like we're passing out, it's because it's like Charizard's breathing on us.
Charizard has definitely used some form of overheat.
Can you pass me Pikachu as well? He's there.
There you go, mate.
I can't start this show without Pikachu being on my mic.
No. First of all, I'd like to do a quick apology.
Okay.
I have been prone to sneezing fits today.
Okay.
So if I do start sneezing, or self-destructing, or exploding, or hyper-voicing, or any combination of those scenarios, sneezling, then I apologise. And also, I've got a lollipop that I want to finish.
Okay.
I don't know how.
Fair enough.
I don't know how I'm going to do that during this show, but hey, what
Pokemania time? Welcome everyone.
Pokemania time. That's correct.
Hello to all our regular listeners, and hello to any new listeners. Welcome to the show.
Oh, was her?
Huh?
Oh, was her?
Oh, right. Okay.
I was trying to play it cool in case there are, any Pokemon-related ladies out there.
Oh, okay. In case Misty's listening.
Yeah, in case Misty's listening. No, she's like 12, dude. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, how is everybody? This time to talk about Pokemon with me and Nate. Take a journey through Route 1 and beyond, past Pallet Town, through Viridian City. We're just gonna own this right now, aren't we, Nate?
We are indeed.
I feel very self-conscious because the webcam is definitely on my face.
Yeah, you were talking. With us in the studio, we've got myself, Dragon Tamer Nate.
Yeah, me, Pokemaniac Rich.
We've got Cool Trainer James.
Oh, hi. And we have Professor's aide, Tom.
Oh, it's not Team Rocket admin anymore?
No, he's seen the error of his ways and is refusing to do the day-to-day admin work for Team Rocket because he came across some incriminating documents.
How did they feel about you leaving, Tom?
They were annoyed.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
They almost blasted me off.
Oh, no.
Man. Yeah, that would have been awkward.
That's disgusting.
It's worth pointing out that Tom Harris doesn't have a mic, so... Not yet, anyway.
That's why I'm shouting!
That's why he's yelling. Tom used hyper voice.
Yes.
I'm bringing it back to Pokemon moves. So, let's let everybody know what we've got in store for them this week.
Got loads coming up. Lots of new and exciting news. Bringing you the latest from Pokemon news.
I'm sure a lot of people already know.
Yeah, a lot of people will have already seen it probably. A lot of people wouldn't. So we've also got Pokemon of the Week.
My Pokemon of the Week.
We've got my Pokemon card of the week.
Yep.
We've got our usual Pokemon quiz.
Cool.
Which you guys at home can get involved with.
Yes.
We've got our competitions.
Yep.
Giving you a chance to win prizes. We've got our battle.
Yep. And
we've also got regular Poke Essentials. We're talking a little bit something to do with the games this week.
Something that I didn't really know, so I'm quite happy with that. I found out and will inform me and Nate. Will take you through it.
Indeed.
Some of you will already know it, but I didn't. Occasionally there is gaps in my Pokemon knowledge. Occasionally. Only occasionally. And indeed, our competitions, and we've got last week's competition winners and our fan section. If you would like to enter any of our competitions, if you would like to ask us a question, if you would like to just spout nonsensical gibberish in a non-constructive way over the medium of the internet, these are the ways you can do that.
You can tweet us at Pokemania FM or at STUDYVOX FM.
Indeed you can. You can email us, radio@studyvox.com.
You can head over to our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Pokemania FM.
Hit like while you're there.
Please do.
You can text us. Our text situation is currently working. Of course, I suppose this only really applies to UK.
Are we back up on the text now?
We are.
Good work.
All you need to do is text the word STUDYVOX to the number 60999, and then whatever you want after that.
Yeah.
And that text will come through to us, and we can read that out. Of course, it's worth saying that standard network rates apply.
Indeed. So yeah, please feel free to get involved in the show. Anything you want to share with us, we'll share it with everyone else.
Specifically pictures and comments.
Yeah.
That's what we do. I will
definitely
do my best to say. I have in the past said I will read anything out on air.
Okay.
I will read anything sensible out on air.
Anything we're legally allowed to read out on air.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's kick straight off with our competitions. Let's get them going. This week's competitions.
Indeed, last week's competitions are now over.
Indeed.
I love saying that. And our new competitions are beginning. Let's start off with our caption contest. Let's see what's going on here.
So for any new listeners, we want you to come up with a creative and comedic caption to this image. We choose the one that makes us collectively laugh the most. And
also,
then,
if there's some, you know,
Pokemon if there's some Pokemon knowledge in the caption,
if you've put
extra
effort
points
into it, then
indeed
you're more likely to win. For listen-only listeners, for example, you're listening on your iPhone and you're cycling somewhere. You can't see this caption.
No.
I'm going to, using my words, describe to you what is going on. There is a desk in a room. On that desk is a computer. The person operating that computer is Brock. Behind him stands a rather shocked-looking Misty and Ash and Pikachu, who are, let's just say, confused at the situation.
That's really well put.
Thank you. I've been practicing.
Yeah.
Now, what Brock is looking at, well, you can't see what is on the screen of the computer. It's worth pointing out.
Okay.
So we don't know what has shocked
going on.
Misty right there.
No.
That's your job. You need to let us know what perhaps has shocked Misty.
Indeed. Our second competition.
Hang on, what do you win?
Oh, for the caption contest, you win a booster pack, official trading card game cards booster pack from Pokemon, and it's from the expansion Plasma Storm.
Indeed. You also win our respect.
Yes, you do.
Not that you don't have that anyway.
The next competition, Who's That Pokemon? Where you pretty much know this, probably. We take a silhouette of a Pokemon. You have to guess what that Pokemon is.
Now, actually, that one...
I picked it because it could be, it could be tricky.
I didn't get that, but now I think I've got it. It's Beedrill.
Yeah. And again, if you win that competition, you will win a booster pack containing 10 cards, and you'll also, whatever Pokemon that is, you'll win the trading card game card of that card.
So if it was, for example, Beedrill, which it is,
you'd win Beedrill card.
The Beedrill card. It's worth pointing out at this point in the show that Nate's upped his game from last week, and there are no tiny dolphins hanging around the shop.
Yeah. That tiny dolphin, apparently...
Hashtag I see the dolphin.
It's a symbol from the guy who drew it. It's his little logo.
Oh, right.
I'm not going to lie. I don't draw these myself.
Do you not?
No. So
mind blown. Whoa! You can't. Oh.
So yeah, that's what that little dolphin was apparently. So I can't remember who let me know that, but thanks for the knowledge. I now know why there was a little dolphin.
Tiny dolphin.
Definitely.
Hashtag I see the dolphin.
So we had a tweet in earlier on in the week, yesterday, not earlier on in the week, yesterday, from Luis Ramos, who says... I
answered that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, but you can say it. By all means.
He was asking what our opinions on the new games versus the new gens versus the old ones, the original gen. What is the first gen still your favourite, or
yes.
Is it? Now, what's the reasoning behind this?
Would you like to know what I tweeted back?
I would,
considering
actually, yeah.
I had to think about it, considering the relatively small amount of characters you can fit into a tweet, so I had to give it some thought. Now, my response was, Pokemon-wise, the red, blue, and yellow games will always be the boss. Now, I believe I put boss in capital letters. To emphasise the point.
Just picking that apart a bit, what's the reasoning behind that? Is it because it's because it was part of your childhood, or is it because the game you think is actually better?
Because there's no Pokemon wise, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like the actual Pokemon in the game,
right?
I always would prefer one of the original 150 to any of the new ones. For example, the original games have Charizard in, and Mewtwo, and Magikarp.
Okay.
Now, there is something to be said for Generation 3 with Wailord and Spoink, but...
yeah.
That's what I'm saying, Pokemon-wise. But, as I then went on to describe, with new games, bring new technology.
Yep.
Bring new players, bring new tournaments. For example, very difficult to take part in a tournament back in the day on red, blue and yellow.
Yeah, it was.
Right now, they're going off all the time. You can just go on Wi-Fi and play and take part in tournaments and things like that.
So obviously, as technology's improved, the games have improved as well.
The gameplay has improved as well. They've ironed some things out. In the original games, Dragon was a ridiculous type because the only Dragon move that actually did damage was Dragon Rage, and it only did 40 damage, thus meaning there was no reason.
Did it do 80 to Dragon-type Pokemon?
No,
just did 40.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
And the same with Ghost as well.
Okay.
Lick only did 20, I think, or something like that. But they've changed that now. They've updated it. There's loads more. There's more Dragon moves. And I think the whole game, the game has evolved. It's better now, but for nostalgia purposes and for original Pokemon, it'll always be red, blue, and yellow.
I'm going to agree with you on that. My favourite generation is also the first gen, but I think for me, it's more to do with sentimental value because it was the first ones and it was what I got into first. So I don't know if any of you guys got into Pokemon through the black and white games. I'd be interested to know your opinion. If you entered the Pokemon world later on when more generations were out, it'd be interesting to see what your views are on the first generation and how it compares with today's. So let us know. Tweet in at Pokemania FM.
Definitely. Well, the only problem with that is it's difficult because I imagine if you've recently just got into black and white, if you got into it with black and white, or even with Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, you probably wouldn't have had a Game Boy and the original games. So the only experience you will have from that is Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Yeah.
If you were lucky enough to get those games, which you can get on the internet now and things like that, or even so Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which I will admit are my favourite games.
Yeah, Heart Gold for me is, I've not even finished it, and I think I'm about halfway through. I say halfway through, I've got all because there's more than 8 badges, isn't there? There's 16, isn't? I think I'm like the 7th badge.
Is this Johto and Kanto?
Yeah. But for me, I think Heart Gold's such a good game. It's really well made and everything. Mm-hmm. Got a really high, I think it was 9.4 IGN rating as well. But then again, all the Pokemon games have high IGN ratings. Except for
Emerald.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, that brings us nicely into
Pokemania Weekly.
Talking of Pokemon Emerald.
I wonder why.
Talking of Pokemon Emerald. This week I've been playing Pokemon Emerald. I put the game in yesterday. I got a message come up saying the internal battery has run dry. Has run dry.
No, there's very little you can read on a Pokemon screen that is worse than that.
I know. I've been playing it fine. As you know, I've been saying through the last Pokemania weeklies for quite a while. I've been playing Pokemon Emerald, and yesterday it came up. The internal battery has run dry. It said you can still play the game, but timed events won't occur.
And you can't save.
Oh, I can save.
You can save.
It's letting me save. This is Emerald. I'm not sure if it's different for the Gold and Silver games,
yeah.
But I don't know if it's because it's a Game Boy Advance game. I can still save, but I can't. Time-based events won't occur.
Like day and night.
I don't think there is day and night in Emerald.
There must be.
Is there?
There must be, because day and night came in.
I only ever play it at night, so I've never really took notice. So maybe I should check that out. I'll check that out. But
Nate only comes out at night.
I know there's not on Emerald. I know there's not Pokemon that appear at night that are different.
Really?
To yeah, I'm sure that I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Maybe you guys know. You could tweet in.
How do you get an Umbreon and Espeon then?
You don't on Emerald. That's not. You can't get.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think you can get them on Emerald.
Because Emerald's a Gen 3 game, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you must be able to get Umbreon and Espeon on.
Oh, I could be wrong. You're the game master. Maybe some people could tweet in and let us know.
The game master.
Yeah.
Let's clear that up straight away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what have you been up to this week?
Well, I have been experiencing the ROMs that I've got, and I recently completed up to a point because, really annoyingly, the ROM that I have won't let me take pictures of Pokemon signs, so I can't fully complete Pokemon Snap. But I've got. Well, you'll see this later because perhaps we'll play some more Pokemon Snap. Perhaps. But yeah, I've been playing Pokemon Snap, and then I've been going and I got Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2 on the ROMs.
Okay.
Which is cool. So I've been playing through Pokemon Stadium 1. I've just completed the Pika Cup. in which you take level 15 Pokemon. But it's a little silly because the majority of the level 15 Pokemon people are taking are like Kakuna and Rattata and things like that. And my team is Arcanine, Cloyster, Alakazam, Gengar, Raichu, and Starmie.
Wow.
And they're all level 15. Like, a level 15 Arcanine is a touch crazy. I don't even know why they let you have a level 15 Alakazam. You can't get Kadabra until it's level 16. It's most annoying.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so I've been doing that.
All right.
I've also, usual EV training, getting ready. I've been indulging in poker banter as well. Not like poker, obviously Pokemon banter. Some hilarious slam down lines.
Really?
Using Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Productive week.
It has been.
Sounds like you've been busy.
I've also been reading this comic book online called Super Effective. It's really cool. What I'll do. Sorry, I'm picking bits of lolly out of my teeth. Like literally on webcam going, there's lolly in my teeth. That's not professional, is it? I'm talking about Pokemon trying to pick lolly out of my teeth.
That's fine.
Idiot. Yeah, so there's a cartoon series, like a comic book, online called Super Effective, and it's quite cool, and it's based on Pokemon, obviously.
Okay.
It's based on the manga, but it's funny. So I've been reading that. I got it from our forum. Someone posted it on a forum. I believe it was Gym Leader Ryan.
Wicked.
So I've been reading that. It's really cool. I'll post a link to it later and show you it. I highly recommend giving it a ring. But I was thinking, I can do that. But because we've got so many plushies and toys.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I don't need to draw it. I can just get a green screen, take photos of the plushies, and then green screen a background in, and then put speech bubbles around.
Okay.
And make my own little comic book that way.
That'd be cool. That's a cool idea.
I wonder how time consuming that'll be though.
I don't know.
I haven't run this by anybody yet. So I don't know what everyone thinks.
Okay.
But I can do that, can't I?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
We can make it a section in the show.
Definitely. If you can make that.
What's Charizard up to this week? Well, he's going to visit a massive Marill. See what I mean? That's comedy gold.
Yes. I see what you mean.
So that's what I have been thinking about these kind of things.
Fair enough.
Just genuinely trying to extend my Pokemon.
You've had a busy Pokemon week.
Yeah.
Doing a lot.
I'm quite a busy guy.
Fair enough.
And I'll try to give at least, 100% of my time to Pokemon.
Who doesn't?
But sometimes that can't always happen. This week I've been bored and I've done such.
Just looking at the Twitter when we were talking about Pokemon games and what we think to them.
Yeah.
Luke and Gengar got in touch. Said his first game was Black. The other gens seemed pretty cool. He likes Soul Silver and Heart Gold since Pokemon follow you and fight in more than 8 gyms.
Yeah.
That's what we were saying. Yeah.
16 gyms.
Missingo said in big capital letters, first gen for the win. # remake Pokemon Yellow.
Yeah. Of course.
So a lot of people saying...
It seems to be an age thing, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
I don't know. Well, I mean, maybe it's not, but in my what's the word I'm looking for? I can't speak today. I've got a lolly in my teeth. I can't speak.
It's that lolly.
Sneezing all over the place.
It's that lolly.
In my experience, another Pokemon word. It's if people played the original games, the originals are the favourite. If they didn't, then they're not. That's what I seem to think. I could be wrong. What do you reckon?
I don't know.
I'm looking at Twitter. I'm not just looking at our Twitter because our Twitter's cool, but I'm looking at if you just see what everybody's saying under the word Pokemon. It's difficult because there's just constant tweeting.
Everyone's
people
talking about Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. We should move on to our next section.
I dig
our
that.
First section.
I dig that.
So this is where we talk about some of the news that's been going on in the Pokemon world. First bit of news. there is a new Pokédex skin available for Pokemon Black and White 2.
Cool.
It's a rival Hue-themed skin.
That's what your rival's called in Pokemon Black and White 2?
Hue, yeah.
I have Black and White 2 and I've completed it, but I never knew his name, because obviously I changed my rival's name to something funny.
So yeah.
But I never knew his name was Hugh.
I didn't either, but then again I haven't played Black and White 2. I still need to get it.
You're like the only person.
I'm on Emerald. I've got quite a few games to go. This is a rival Hue theme skin, and it's one of 3 new skins that Pokemon are releasing in the next few months. The next one's coming up is a Sharon themed Pokédex skin and a Bianca themed Pokédex themed skin as well. There's an image coming up on your webcam. So that's the Hue one. That's kind of what it's going to look like.
What? How is that Hue themed?
I don't know. I think that when you open the Pokédex up, there's more to do with.
Ooh, cool. Interesting.
So, all you have to do to get this is register your game on the Pokemon Global link and fill in the missing quote from Hue, and you will receive the Pokédex skin. You should note that the missing word is case sensitive. Okay, so spoiler alert, I'm about to say what the missing word is, so if you want to do this yourself, then just mute us for a second. The missing word to unlock the missing word to unlock this Pokédex skin is Purloin, if you didn't know, but I'm sure you guys did.
Purloin.
Yeah, so it is case sensitive, and obviously Purloin, being a Pokemon name, starts with a capital P.
Well, hang on. Now, how would they know when to unmute?
I just said for a second, so...
Yeah, but there's pictures, so they won't know whether we're still talking... Oh, this is controversial.
This is fine.
Is it?
Yeah, the camera's on me. Hi.
Okay, so say unmute. Mouth the word unmute. Really...
Unmute.
There we go. Well done. Welcome back.
So, that's the first bit of news.
Cool. News 2. Like Mewtwo, but news 2. The first 5 episodes of Pokemon Rival Destinies are now available for you to watch over on the Pokemon TV website. This new series features new friends, awesome Pokemon, and some very intense battles. There will be new episodes uploaded every Friday, so you can keep up to date with the adventures... Pokemon? What? That doesn't make any sense. The adventures
of Pokemon.
Well grammatised.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget you can view these episodes on the Pokemon TV app. Woo! Available for iOS and Android.
Yeah, this new series, Rival Destinies, I've been reading... I've watched the first episode and I've been reading reviews of the others, so it's supposed to be really good.
Cool.
So it's good to see a new series. That's cool. An episode's being released every Friday, so...
And admit they'll probably do that until the release of X and Y, and then there'll be a new series X and Y.
Yes, indeed.
Cool.
In other news, people who will be attending the upcoming pre-release of the TCG expansion Plasma Freeze will receive the promo card of Metagross.
What? Sorry, carry on.
And also the deck box featuring the Plasma Freeze booster pack artwork on both sides. These are we don't have it in here, but when you go into a shop and you see the booster packs in the boxes, that's the box. So you win like a deck box.
Do you want me to go and get
thing. No, it's fine. Okay. We can show them later on.
Okay.
So yeah, that's you get that as well. I think there's an image actually. Yeah, you can see on your webcams. There's the Metagross card and the deck box. Big shout out to Poker Beach for that image.
Where do you go? People who will be attending the upcoming pre-release?
Yeah, they're running pre-release events of the new expansion Plasma Freeze. Depends where you are. If you go onto the Pokemon website, Pokemon events, you'll be able to find where the nearest one to you is.
Dude, is there one near us?
There's none in the UK, unfortunately.
Where's the closest?
America. It's a long flight, dude.
I'll just EV train some Pokemon.
So if you are in the UK, unfortunately they're not doing a pre-release here, but American listeners, yeah. So check out the Pokemon website to find where the nearest one to you is.
I might book an unscheduled holiday.
Okay.
Does anybody know of any cheap flights I can get?
News 4. We'll do this one together because it's the main story.
What do you mean we'll do this one together?
Because last week you moaned at me because I took the Mewtwo one off you.
Are we going to do it like alternating words? Because that could get annoying.
No, that obviously not alternating words.
Paragraphs.
Yeah, okay. I'll kick things off if you want.
No, I think you've planned this. Go on then.
No, I haven't. So April's Korokoro, this is our main story, you've probably heard about this. April's Korokoro magazine has leaked, and it's now confirmed that the mysterious new Pokemon that we talked about last week is in fact a new form of Mewtwo.
Sorry,
so we spoke about, was it a Mew 3, was it a new Pokemon or something like that, but it is actually a new form
Mew
of Mewtwo.
2.2, that's what I'm going to call it.
In this issue, Korokoro compares the new and old movie posters, saying, and I quote, "Mewtwo has awakened and become a new form."
Didn't know you could do that. April's Korokoro also includes the first part of the new movie's manga adaptation. In it, we can see Mewtwo in its test tube where it was created, suggesting the new movie is at the very least going to directly refer to the first one.
Yeah, it could even contain scenes from the first movie, some people are saying. Here's some images actually. We've got...
Nate, I just need to ask you a question. Now we're on Mewtwo. I don't want to ruin this if you're going to do it later in the show.
Okay.
But have you seen a video with Mewtwo actually evolving into...
We've got that video coming up, surely.
Okay, brilliant. I was just checking.
Yeah.
A lot of people are talking about it.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure we had it.
So yeah, these are the images of the manga adaptation that these were released with the April's Korokoro. So there's the first one. You can see in the first one that Mewtwo in its test tube. I say test tube, it's like a big tank thing. We all remember the first movie. And there's like six images of the manga that have been shown in this issue. If you want to see the rest, we're going to post the rest on our website, pokemaniafm.com. So yeah, you can see all of them there. If you want to read, if you can read Japanese or just want to look at the pictures from the manga, head over to pokemaniafm.com and it'll be in our forums.
Yeah, it will. There's more. Hang on. Do I get to say this bit?
Yeah, you can say this bit.
Sorted. In the new movie trailer, you can see Mewtwo changing into its new form. Guess what? We got the trailer. Play the trailer.
So yeah, this is the trailer that James was just speaking about. Here we go.
Okay, worth pointing out I've got lots to say. Worth pointing out right now that if you are watching this on our YouTube channel, then perhaps that trailer would have been missed out.
I'll put a link to it on the YouTube.
Yeah. Okay, good. So if you are listening again, not right now, but
in the future.
Right now, in the future, but you're present.
The link to that trailer, if it's not playing, will be in the description box below.
I feel like Celebi, because we're time travelling now.
We're talking in multiple time dimensions.
The description box, right scrolling now. I'm assuming it'll be scrolling. Okay,
back to the live air show.
Okay, that's the first time I've seen that because I wanted to have my reaction live on air.
Okay.
I thought that would be cool. What is Mewtwo's voice? What now?
Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit.
What?
Yeah, so as you know, Mewtwo has a female voice now.
Oh, hang on. Oh, just having a think, but Mewtwo doesn't speak. Mewtwo communicates telepathically.
Yes.
Maybe Mewtwo was just like, you know what? I'm going to mess them up right now. I'm going to put on my funniest female voice.
So a lot of things have been said about this. First of all, Mewtwo's new form, as we've seen it transform there. People have been saying that this form, looks quite feminine for a Pokemon. It looks like a feminine Pokemon.
Well, the hair supposedly taken from Jessie, isn't it?
There's a lot of rumours saying that it's a female Pokemon. I'm not sure about that. We're going to say that's unconfirmed. And also, it's worth noting that in the first movie, the Mewtwo was voiced by a male actor, both in the English and the Japanese version of the film. So it could suggest, there's a lot of rumours going around that this Mewtwo in the new film, Extreme Speed Genesect Mewtwo's Awakening, is in fact a different Mewtwo. That poses a lot of problems for me. There's more than one Mewtwo.
If you can clone something once, you can clone it again.
But Mewtwo was... All those failed Mews turned into Ditto. They actually managed to create Mewtwo, and then he destroyed the lab.
Doesn't mean you can't rebuild labs, dude.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about them being
Maybe
a new Mewtwo.
Mewtwo was like proper lonely and was like, you know, I'm going to go back and I'm going to help them build that lab again. I'm going to create a female Mewtwo, and then she turned out to be a right pain, and you know.
So, what do you guys think? Do you what are your thoughts on the new Mewtwo? Both its form, whether it is what you've thoughts of it being a different Mewtwo or even a female Mewtwo, or maybe they just thought, you know what, we're going to get a different voice actor just to change things up a little bit.
Or maybe the original voice actor went through a change.
Okay.
Maybe the original voice actor turned into a new form. That's a nice way of looking at it, isn't it? I relate everything to Pokemon.
Yeah, so I'm not too sure.
I've still got loads to talk about. Still got loads to talk. What was that song halfway through?
Oh, the really happy.
There was just destruction going on, and there was this proper happy pop Japanese tune. Love it.
One thing I do want to get to is that the Mewtwo, I don't think is a female. When it changes form, isn't female, because it also has a female voice. What we saw then before it's changed form. So I don't think it goes through a.
Because Mewtwo communicates telepathically, I believe that each different person who hears it differently. So perhaps this trailer was from the perspective of a woman who would naturally hear a woman's voice in their head.
Fair enough.
Whereas the movie was from the perspective of Ash.
It's a perfectly acceptable theory.
That's my theory on the situation. Also, Japanese Ash is a lot more
angry.
Yeah. And butch than non-Japanese Ash.
Okay, fair enough.
Or Satoshi.
What did you think to the? At the end of that, we should say that was the end of the trailer. It was a little mini movie trailer like they do. It was an Eevee one. What do you think to that? Sylveon's in it.
Yeah, that's going to be more intriguing to me because it might give away Sylveon's type.
Well, did you see it do a move? It looked like a light type move. There was a lot of light involved.
Yeah, but there's always a lot of light regardless of the move. Like
Shadow
fire.
Ball.
It could be.
True. It's hard to tell what
or
type.
Psychic is it? But
okay.
I know what you mean. I'm a big. I hope it's a new type. I hope they bring out a new type. I think that'll be cool. And it looks like they're going to have all the previous evolutions in it as well. So that's
Pokemon trainer Ricky A tweeted us. Says the movie looks awesome, and he loves that song in the trailer.
I'm not.
I
think it is. It was catchy, yes, but possibly like the worst timed thing. Just there's lots of wanton destruction going on from Genesex, and then that's probably not the music I'd choose to listen to at that point.
No. Well, don't know.
Everybody Hurts by R.E.M. That would have been weird.
So, we've had a couple more tweets in regarding the news we've read. Ryan Maloney says if you do want to go to America, you've got a place to crash. He says you can bunker his place.
Do you know anybody who can fly a private jet?
He also says that he's got the Hue skin for the Pokédex, and it's themed around his colours.
Hue's colours.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Oh, yeah.
And Pokemon XY official just say, I had an encounter with Celebi yesterday. As we were talking about Celebi.
Time travelling.
Time travelling, indeed.
That's got to be the most mysterious tweet ever.
What?
I had an encounter with Celebi yesterday. That's it.
Yeah.
No more.
And, big shout out because Dick Grayson just started following us, apparently, on Twitter.
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that as well.
I'm looking forward to the movie. I think it's a very good tactic from Pokemon. There's keep everyone guessing. They've put that female voice in to get people talking. I've no doubt that they've put a female voice in.
Do you think?
For Mewtwo, just to get people talking and get the name out and things like that. Yeah, some people are going to get annoyed, but those people are probably going to go and see the film anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
so I think
annoyed.
It's a good tactic.
The only thing I'm annoyed about is I don't want there to be multiple Mewtwo's existing because it kind of makes Mewtwo a little less special.
Oh, you mean yeah. People blaming Whitney's Miltank and rollout.
Okay, we back. We back properly. Okay, sorry about that, guys. That angry Weedle. Whoa.
People saying blaming Whitney's Miltank. Cursed us with the Celebi mentioning. Looking Gengar says this Weedle seems a bit oddish to me. Classic comedy. Classic Pokemon mate. Comedy. Right, we are back. Excellent. Let's re-go over what we were talking about.
So,
what were we talking about?
nothing. We showed the trailer.
Yeah.
We were fine up to then, I think. We had a tweet in from Dick Grayson saying Mewtwo's new form looks great. Can't wait to see the other new Pokemon. I wonder if Mewtwo's new form can be got in the game. Interested. Do you think it'll be part of the new X and Y game?
Yeah, that means you're gonna have to be able to get Mewtwo at some point. That means Mewtwo will be available in the game as some form of. Yeah.
I'm happy about that.
Interesting.
Good point there.
Yeah, sorry, I definitely tweeted about you and Lopunny sitting in a
Really?
tree. Yeah, I got bored and I thought I'd try and keep the Pokemon banter going. So, of course, that's what I did.
Apparently, Pokemon XY official cursed us because we mentioned their Celebi encounter.
Yeah.
Anyway, at least we're back.
Yeah! Slight issues, technical issues aside, let's carry on with the show. We will be talking about that more later. I don't know what's going on. Is it time for the battle video? Is the battle video ready to be played?
It is.
Wicked.
Right, this week's battle video is Pokemon Snap. I thought I'd carry on where I left off last week, except for I've gone and got more items to use in the game.
More than apples.
More than just apples. So I'll be running through with you what items do, and we'll have a look. Let's just watch the video and I'll commentate along. But Nate, you need to move.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's have a look. Here it is. As it says, Pokemon Snap. Press start. I will press start. Look at Pikachu just strolling across the bottom there. There he is. Sam. Apparently he's been waiting for me. Us, Pokemania. Press A to do it. I want a t-shirt that says that. We're having a look at the courses. See, I've unlocked quite a few there. I'm going to go for Volcano. Here we go, off in my weird buggy. 01, I think it's called. There's a Rapidash right there. Hit it. I missed it. Oh, no. It's gone. Never mind. Oh, there's more Rapidash down there. For a pest. Those things are pestaballs, by the way. They annoy Pokemon. And Rapidash is neighing about, coming over. Eat that apple, Rapidash. And I'll take a picture of you. Oh, I wish I'd got it doing that back kick. Trying to throw me. See, the thing with pestaballs is if you get them in places, they annoy Pokemon out, so you can find Pokemon that you wouldn't normally see. There's a Vulpix, but we're going to lure it over with an apple. There it is. Take a picture of that Vulpix. There it is. Looks happy. Well, there's a big Vulpix right there. Vulpix all over the place. Take a picture. Hit that Pestiball. That. See what Pestaballs do.
It's Pokemon cruelty right there.
Oh, it's fine. It's just a little bit of bad gas. Let's have a look around. What's going on? Just throw some apples. Throwing apples. Looking around. Wait for the next Pokemon. Looks like a Magmar off in the distance there. Let's see if I can hit it. Launch that. No. That. Oh, wants the apple though, doesn't it? Get the apple. Get the apple. Oh, and a Charmander. There's a Charmander. Oh, I accidentally hit that Magmar with the apple. What's going on? Well, that's not pleasant. That's not nice, is it? Uh-oh. That Charmander just evolved. Sucks to be that Magmar. See? That's what happens. When you hit Pokemon with apples, they evolve. Seems to be an egg in the way. Never mind. There's some Charmanders wandering around. I'm going to throw apples, let them know. That egg is blocking my path, so I have quite a bit of time to look. Oh, there's some more egg.
What is that?
It's a Pokemon egg. It's a big one. Oh, there's Charmander everywhere. Right, let's get them close. Yeah, those Charmander love these apples. No, I want them all. Throw more apples. Like that. No, I want all of them. Yeah. Oh. Teach that Charmander to jump about, hit him with an apple. Come on, get them all. Yeah, they all want that apple. It's a lot of Charmander right there. Come to me, Charmander. Oh man, they don't like getting hit bit. Whoa, that one loves it. It's jumping up and down. Take some pictures of these Charmander. It's crazy kind of like circle that. Whoa. Yeah, there they are. Giving it loads. There's some pictures. Sorted, I got me some Charmander. Hit it with a Pestiball. Fell over. Didn't like that. Right, let's sort this egg out. I have a feeling if I throw an apple at it... Yep, there it goes. into the lava. What will appear? Is that Moltres? There's a Moltres. Take me some pictures of Moltres. There he is. What's he going to do? Some cool fiery stuff. Fly away. Look at that Magmar. And another Magmar. There they are. There's the Magmar. Have an apple. Well, they both want it. No way. That one's definitely flame-throwing the other one. That's harsh. Harsh. Magmar are right pains, aren't they? Hit it with a Pestiball. See what happens around this corner. I wonder what happens if I throw a Pestiball in there. Oh, I missed. Get in that lava pool. Get in there. I'm missing. I suck at this. I suck hard, guys. There it is. Oh, Growlithe. Cool. Take a picture of that Growlithe. What's going on? Maybe there's something behind me. I do believe there is something behind me. What? There he is. Charmeleon. Oh, I missed him with an apple. I reckon if I hit him with an apple, he'll fall into that pool, that lava pool. This is just a hunch. I don't know this. Don't know this at all. Come on, move, Charmeleon. Oh, he fell into the lava pool. What could happen? Whoa! Yeah. Yeah, he is. There's oh, no, don't end the course. Oh, man, I wanted to take loads of pictures of Charizard. I only got one.
Could I point out quickly, you've left your mouse cursor right in the centre of the screen.
I've definitely left my mouse cursor in the
Tom
centre.
Allison keeps trying to move the mouse pointer. He said he's done it about 3 times now.
There's our mouse cursor, right there.
Oh, man, I've definitely done that. There's 34 pictures. Let's have a look at them. Now, of course, Oak will score my pictures, so I need to choose the best one of each Pokemon. That's basically the side of a Vulpix's head. It's not good enough. Let's have a look. That's very close. That's a close Vulpix. I seem to remember that I've got better pictures of Magmar and better pictures of Charmander later on. So I will, like, there. Look at these. That's a lot of Charmander on the screen. Which one am I going for? Yeah, that Charmander looks cool. That's a lot of Charmander right there. Let's have a look. Moltres. Now, I do remember that once it's doing something interesting, like flaming, you get more points for it. So that's a flaming Moltres right there. Same with a Magmar. It's flame throwing. It looks cool. Definitely have to pick that picture of Charizard. He looks sweet. And then 2 pictures of Growlithe. There it is. I'll take this one. Now let's see what Professor Oak thinks of the situation. I would like to show these pictures to Professor Oak. That's a weird sentence. Let's have a look at Rapidash. See, I've already got a picture of him. But this one is slightly bigger in size. No, smaller in size. And the pose is not as good. And the technique is... you can double the points for me, that's fine. I'll keep the original one. Vulpix. Right, let's have a look. How's the size? A lot bigger than the last one. Cool. How's the pose? I've thrown a Pestiball. It's better. Score. And he's doubling the score for me. That's more points. Sweet. Oh, and there's more Vulpix in it as well. Where's the other Vulpix? Never mind. I'll take the points. I'm fine with that. I must get more points for having loads of Charmander in. Let's have a look. 570. 630. Yes, I'm happy with that. How is the pose? Not as good. Oh no. Not as many points. Oh no. Oh, I need to make up 300 points somewhere along the lines. There are other That's a lot of points. I'll take that. More points. Score. Delete the old picture. Keep this picture. Moltres. I've already got a picture of Moltres as well. How is the size? Slightly smaller. How's the pose? Oh, what a wonderful pose. Thank you, Professor Oak. I really appreciate that. He's doubled the score for me, but it's not quite enough. 80 points less than the original. Yeah. Magmar. It is a fighting Magmar. I get an extra 800 points for that. I'm cool with that. It's a lot bigger than my previous one. Lol. And it looks hot. What am I talking about? How's my technique? This is getting weird. Oh, I'm on a lot of points. And there are other Magmar in. That's 6,560 points. That's a lot of points for a flaming Magmar. I'm happy with that. I think that might be the most amount of points I've ever got. Ooh. How is the size? Not that great. This doesn't look like it's going to be as good. What's the pose like? Tons of embers. Oh, it is. Somehow this is better. Thank you, Professor Oak. Yeah. Charizard. I think I'm not going to do as well with this one because the previous one I got was of him flamethrowing. It's bigger though. What's the pose like? Only 1,000 points. Doesn't look like I'm going to get a better score on this one, but never mind. But he will double the points for me. Oh dear, my last shot was better. Which one am I going to save? Of course the one of Charizard flamethrowing. Don't be silly. As you can see, that's a lot of points that I've racked up in total, and I've got 58 kinds of Pokemon. I took pictures of 58 kinds of Pokemon. I believe there's 65 kinds of Pokemon. So I've only got a couple left to go. Indeed. And at this point, that is the end, and it's just blackness.
Wicked.
There it is.
There's a lot of points there.
Indeed. I love Pokemon Snap. It's awesome. I highly recommend
There's
it.
rumours that they're remaking it for Pokemon for 3DS.
Yeah.
I'm not sure when the release. I don't think there is a release date yet, but I think they are working on it. That'd be cool, actually. I need to do a shout out to Metamew Scariot. So here's a shout out. Shout out.
You sound like a Pokemon then, eh?
That's not what shout-outs is. You don't say the word shout-out. You say their name. That's the shout-out.
Okay.
You don't say shout-out.
Well, there we go. So, yeah, Pokemon Snap. Good one.
Yeah, thank you. Wow, you make me feel so happy. Yeah, good one.
Good one.
Indeed, yes. Like I said, it's on a emulator called Project 64. I do recommend it as long as you owned the game before.
Wicked.
And I've also got Pokemon Stadium 2 on it. And you can get any kind of Nintendo 64 game on it. Mario Party. There you go.
No,
Cool.
you said the wrong surname.
Did I?
Apparently, yeah.
What's the surname?
But he did say shout out, so I mean that's.
It's shout out to Metamew Scarlet.
What did you say the first time?
I don't know. My laptop was far away, and my eyes are bad enough as they are.
That's what you're blaming it on. Far away.
Yeah, short-sightedness. Yeah. So big shout out to Metamew Scarlet.
Okay, let's crack. We've got to, make up time due to our slight technical glitch. What do you want to do next? Should we move straight on to? Yeah, okay.
Let's move on to your section.
Indeed. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't got this ready in the slightest, guys. So,
okay, no worries.
I got it. It's all I need to do. All I need to do is go on Cerebi.net, which is what I recommend. Cerebi.net, Bulbapedia. It's where I get my Pokemon.
No, apparently you got it right now.
Did I get it right? Okay, I'm glad. Sorry, Pokemon XY official. She's happy now. Apparently. Anyway, moving on to.
I'm gonna.
Pokemon of the week.
Oh. I'm talking over my own section.
It's fine.
What an idiot. My Pokemon of the week this week. Now, I was going to do a whole section on this, but being as we don't have time, I'll just go through the Pokemon and why I've picked it. Now, my original plan was to have a look at all of the... Because last week it was a question in the quiz.
Okay.
All of the fossil Pokemon. And have a look at them and go through and figure out which one was the best. We don't have time to do that this week, so I'm just going to tell you which one I think is the best.
Okay, fair enough.
Now, you're probably not going to get it, but this week's my Pokemon of the week is Armaldo.
Armaldo?
Yes. Armaldo. It's kind of like an armadillo.
What gen is it?
It is Generation 3, the Ruby and Sapphire games.
Awesome.
It evolves from Anorith, and it's a rock and bug type Pokemon.
Okay,
which is cool enough. Bug is a highly underestimated type now, and with the rock as well, it's got some defense behind it. So you're cool. Although you looking at it, I believe we've got pictures up now. That's from the anime. Looking at it, it's a weird looking Pokemon, and it looks like it should be steel, doesn't it? It looks like it should be a steel type.
Yeah, it does.
But when you see other pictures of it, other than that, you'll see at the top of its head, its eyes aren't where you expect its eyes to be. I'll tell you that for nothing. They're like in its ears. Change the photo to one of it, like not that one.
That's a cool one though. That's like,
there you go. You see its ears. Its eyes are in its ears, and then it's got red bits where its eyes are. Confusing. The Pokédex description is, it went ashore after evolving. Its entire body is clad in sturdy armour. See, that's why you'd think it'd be steel. Let's have a look at his stats. His or her stats, gender ratio, and it's most predominantly male, but you can get female Armaldos.
That fan art picture of Armaldo is pretty awesome.
I know. So his stats are, it's not a very quick Pokemon. Speed, base stat 45. Special defense 80, it's alright. Special attack 70. HP 75. But its strength really lies in its defense of 100 and its attack of 125, which is quite nice. If you fully EV train that with a beneficial nature, get your IVs right, you can be looking at about 380 attack. It's good. And considering it's a rock and bug type Pokemon, the majority of the moves it learns are physical. The ones that do a lot of damage anyway are physical based, so you're going to want that. Your same type attack bonuses by using bug moves and rock moves. So you got your Rock Blast. You can teach it loads of different ones. It can learn quite a few TM ones. I recommend a big hard hitting rock move. Like Rock Slide, big and even bigger hard-hitting ones if you can find. But what I would use it for is its psychic ability to take down psychic Pokemon. However, it doesn't have a massive special defense, so you need to be careful.
Okay.
And because its speed's not fast as well, you need to be careful when using it. But it can learn X-Scissor, which is a great bug move, physical bug move, which will take down dark Pokemon, psychic Pokemon. Good times. So it is one of those Pokemon that will be useful in those situations. X is a great move. So you need to beware of what you're coming up against because it is slow and doesn't have a high special defense. So with Psychic and Dark, most of those moves will be special. So you be careful in that respect. Abilities-wise, its normal ability is called Battle Armor. And that means opponents' moves cannot critical hit, which is quite a good ability to have.
Yeah.
Straight away. You're guaranteed not to have any unwanted nasty surprises. But its hidden ability is called Swift Swim, which means when rainy, the Pokemon's speed doubles. However, speed will not double on the term that it's heavy rain. So if you want to be, if you're in double battles, and you want to be using weather type Pokemon that can make it rain, this Pokemon will get its speed doubled if you have its hidden ability. So it can be used in double battles like that as well.
That's cool.
So then your speed will be doubled and you might be going faster than some of those. It does have quite a poor speed though, so even when doubling that speed, you're still looking at only around the 170 mark. It's not going to be massive. You're not going to be in the best scenario to be going first. So perhaps it's definitely worth keeping the ability that it already has, because nobody's going to critical hit you. Excellent stuff.
That's always handy.
Yeah. And what of its high defense, you won't be taking a lot of damage from physical moves. But just be wary of what Pokemon you're going to send it out against. You could always, its special defense isn't exactly low, it's 80, so you could EV train that and attack to make it a psychic take her downer.
Okay.
Or a dark take.
Yeah.
And it's a Pokemon that most people wouldn't expect. But the reason I chose it is because I did want to have a look at all the fossil Pokemon. Now, there are some very good fossil Pokemon out there. Bastion, for example, has a horrendous defense and special defense, but it's no Shuckle. So you can't do it. There's better Pokemon for the job in that respect. But yeah, Armaldo, my Pokemon of the week. A Pokemon that not
looks
many
wicked.
people... It does look cool.
Reminds me a little bit of Giratina with the...
Yeah. A Pokemon that not many people would expect in a battle, so you never know. Maybe people won't know about it and won't have done the correct homework into that. That's my thinking. People will be like, oh, what is this?
Because it's not a popular choice.
It looks like a steel type. I'm going to use,
Yeah. Fire.
But because of its bug type, that's not great. Having a look, actually, it's only times 1 effective. Its weaknesses aren't too shabby, to be honest with you. It's times 2 weak to water, times 2 weak to rock, despite it being a rock type, and times 2 weeks to steel.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Not times 4 or anything there.
Nope, not times 4
That's
or
cool.
anything.
Quite a strong Pokemon.
Yep, relatively good in that respect. And the reason I didn't go with Bastion is because Bastion has horrendous weaknesses. It has a lot of times 4 weaknesses, which is never good. So that's my Pokemon of the week.
Wicked.
Armaldo.
I like your impression of Armaldo.
Yep, that was my impression of Armaldo. Okay, time to move on. It's time for the next section. I'm looking forward to it. I know a lot of people are. It is...
It's time to test your knowledge in the Pokemon quiz.
I like this section.
Good. Because it's about to
Because I
happen
always
right
do
now.
terribly bad at it. This is the Pokemon quiz section, so if you guys want to get involved, all you have to do is, when Rick reads the questions, tweet in your answers. Tweet to @PokemaniaFM or @StudyVoxFM, and later on in the show, Rick's going to go through all the answers, and you can mark yourself and post your scores. Share how good you are at Pokemon knowledge. If you probably do better than us in the studio. I say us, but me definitely. I think last week I got, was it 2 out of 10?
Yep.
Week before, 1 out of 10.
You have been known to not get...
I get the card questions right. That's the main thing.
Is there a card question this time, though?
0 out of 10 then. I shall move over there.
I'm enjoying some of the tweets that we're getting in about the caption contest, and I'm laughing.
Good few in.
Lots of people... not many people getting this week's Who's That Pokemon wrong. Lots of people not loving the Pokemon, though. Weird. I love every Pokemon equally, as is legal. Is it only the 3 of us this week?
Emma's just on her way.
Just on her way? Okay, I'll do some filling. So,
Yeah, people not liking the Who's That Pokemon?
I've seen at least a couple of tweets where that has been the case, yes.
Oh, Beedrill's serious.
Beedrill is the boss, guys. Okay, we're almost ready. Cool. 10 questions.
It's turbo warm in here.
It is. It's worth mentioning that everybody looks a little bit sweaty. But I don't mind that, because I think I look better wet. Do we agree?
It's definitely hot.
I'm used to training dragons, so I'm always quite warm.
Fair point, fair point. Pokemon XY official says Beedrill needs to become our new mascot.
Actually, that's true. We haven't got a Beedrill plushie.
Oh.
Game on!
Or Diglett.
Or Diglett.
Or Wailord.
Or Magikarp.
I want like
if we're going to go
when
through...
you said Diglett, I was just imagining like a blow up Diglett. It looks like it's coming out the floor, a massive one.
That'd be cool, man. We could make that. Anyway, quiz time. Everybody's looking forward to it. Pens and papers at the ready. We have Professor Zaid Tom, Ranger Emma, Cool Trainer James, and Dragon Tamer Fail Lord Nate.
Thanks for that. Oh, hey.
My pen doesn't work. Oh, no.
Oh, James's pen doesn't work.
This one does.
So many Weedles in the
Not me that's
system
gotta read it,
today.
It's Rick.
Okay, let me know how everyone did. Tweet in your answers. Let's see how it goes. Question number 1. Standard question for me. Foreign name. Which Pokemon has the German name Pippi?
Pee-pee.
Or Pipey?
Oh.
Pipey, something like that. Piepi. There's a Pokemon with a German name. Pipey. Pippi.
There's an obvious answer, and I know it's going to be wrong, but I'm still going to go for it.
Yeah, you are. Good man. Question number 2. This one's quite difficult. To evolve Mantike into Manatine, you need to level it up with a specific Pokemon in your party.
Oh.
What is that Pokemon? I believe it's the only case of actually needing a Pokemon in your party
To evolve it.
whilst levelling up. There is, of course, Carablast and the other one, that name escapes me, that evolves into a Scavalier.
Carablasters.
The other one. Acklegore. Shelmet.
Yeah.
If you have both of them and you trade them together, they will evolve only when you trade them two together. But this one, Mantike to Manatine. Now, they're of course, the Manti. What are they called? Stingray. Stingray-like Pokemon, not manatees. It's a completely different thing. Stingray-type Pokemon. But you need another specific Pokemon in your party to make it evolve. What is that Pokemon? Difficult, eh? Question number 3. What is the most powerful move learnt by any Pokemon? No, I mean on the attack stat of the move. What is the most powerful move that can be learnt? Don't care about... it's purely damage-wise.
What?
No critical effects or things like that.
One-hit KOs?
Okay. There's nothing that one-hit KOs, really. But what is the most powerful move?
Oh.
Can be learned by any Pokemon.
Okay.
Don't worry about
Is
its
it a trick question?
Nope. Don't worry about its secondary effects. It is either I can tell you it's a physical move. Just so you know. That's a bit more clue than I should have given. So question number 3, what is the most powerful move learned by any Pokemon? If you get it, a few people have got it. People are doing well on this quiz. Yeah, a few people know their stuff, know their Pokemon stuff. Question number 4. In Generation 1, so the red, blue, yellow, and green games, you can trade either, depending on the colour of the game that you've got, you can trade either Abra or a Jigglypuff for a Pokemon called Marcel.
Oh, yeah.
What is that Pokemon?
Is this question 4?
Yeah.
As in what type is it?
Yeah, what Pokemon is it? It's called Marcel. The name given to the Pokemon is Marcel. So what Pokemon is that? So, for example, remember in Gold and Silver, you get that Spearow called Kenya. It's a Spearow. So, but this one isn't a Spearow. Marcel is what type? What species of Pokemon?
There's 2 Pokemon, and I don't know.
This is during the first 150, right?
Mm-hmm. First 150. One Pokemon. Question number 5. In the anime episode, Charizard's Burning Passion. We've got a little bit of Charizard's Burning Passion in this room right now. It is warm!
Turbo warm.
But in Charizard's Burning Passion, what is the name of the valley Ash takes Charizard to and eventually leaves?
I'm seriously on 0 right now.
You should know this because this is a big moment in the anime. It's a big moment. It's heartbreaking.
I remember it. I just can't
Big
remember what
moment in the
it's
anime.
And it's something Valley.
Yep, something Valley. Think about the episode that it'll be. You'll kick yourself. When it comes to spelling, I will be lenient. Question number 6. How old is Ash's mum, supposedly? So, there is references to it, but how old is Ash's mum, supposedly?
I'm hoping for a question that I'm going to know the answer to.
And being as she is Ash's mum, we can safely assume she's at least 10.
I hope older.
I'm not gonna give it away. So how old is Ash's mum supposedly? We all know her well. Lives in Pallet Town.
That is Professor Oak.
Yeah, she does.
So that was question number, I'd forgotten. Question number 6, that was. Question number 7. Now this is a bonus point situation. How many different Pokemon has Meowth dressed up as in the anime?
Oh.
If you can name one, you'll get an extra bonus point.
This is question 7.
Yes. If you can name any, you'll get a bonus point for it. How many different Pokemon has Meowth dressed up as in the anime? Cosplaying. Pokemon cosplay. A Pokemon pretending to be another Pokemon. Yeah. Recently in the anime, Ash's Pikachu has dressed up like Alda's Bouffalon. It's amazing. Proper comedy gold. Check it out.
So you're asking how many
has Meowth, specific Team Rocket's Meowth, of course. How many different Pokemon has Meowth dressed up? And if you name any of them, you'll get extra points there. Question number 8. What is the difference between a male and a female Wobbuffet? Now this is slightly easy as well. Well, I say it's slightly easy.
What's this question, sorry?
Question number 8. What is the difference in appearance between a male and a female Wobbuffet? There is one distinct difference. You know how there's always a distinct difference, like Venusaur, in the flower, there's a seed in it. The males don't have it. Pikachu, female Pikachus have little indents in their tails. Little things like that. There's differences. Jellicents, the female ones, don't have moustaches.
Oh.
I know. What is the difference between a male and in appearance between a male and a female Wobbuffet? That was question number 8. Question number 9.
I've got so many Jellicents. In Bella Bay. Damn it.
Question number 9. In its Zen form, what additional type is Darmanitan? So speaking of new forms with Mewtwo, possibly Mewtwo might take on a new form. Who knows? But Darmanitan, when it changes into Zen form, what additional type is it? We all know it's a fire type, but it's a fire and something type when it's in its Zen form. It's a bit easy, this question.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got 1 out of 10.
Don't try and look at my
I'm not
answers.
looking at your answers.
Pokemon
I'm
sabotage!
trying to show you my Pokemon drawings.
Shall I show you mine? Yeah, Lopunny.
I got a chance to enjoy that.
Yeah, I can draw Lopunny, so it's...
Wait, let me see this logo.
You'll see it later.
But your artistic interpretation of Nate is spot on.
Oh, Nate's much better than Lopunny
I
is.
love how you just written Lopunny over it in case I didn't know.
So question number 10 and the final question. I'm about to read a Pokedex description for a Pokemon. You need to tell me what that Pokemon is. Simple. This Pokemon is not satisfied unless it's rampaging at all times. Much like Nate Craddock. If there's no opponent for it to battle, it will charge at thick trees and knock them down to calm itself.
I know this.
What
I know
Pokemon is
this
that?
as well. That
I know
last bit
this. I
gave it-
remember the episode as well.
Oh,
What Pokemon is that? This Pokemon is not satisfied unless it is rampaging at all times. Much like Nate Craddock. That is part of the Pokedex description, by the way. If there's no opponent for it to battle, it will charge at thick trees and knock them down to calm itself. What Pokemon is that?
It's not that.
We've definitely had a tweet in saying Ash's mum has got it going on.
Yes.
From Kids PTC. So thank you. Apparently she's also on Twitter. It seems to me like... Is Ash's mum on Twitter? No way. Finding me some Ash's mum. Ash's mum is well on Twitter. There you go. Follow Ash's mum right now. So let us know how everyone got on.
I did terribly on
I'll
that.
be giving the answers after our next section, which you're about to sort out right now, aren't you?
Yes, I am indeed. So this is Pokemon Card of the Week.
Card me up, Nate.
Yeah, it's a good card this week. It's one that I've been using a lot in my deck. I've actually done this Pokemon before, but not this version of the card. So let's have a look at the card coming on your webcam now. It is, of course, Cobalion. Been speaking a lot about this Pokemon recently, especially since its release of its EX form. But I think this is a card that's getting, I don't know, it's not being used as much as it should be. It's a bit underrated, I think, at the minute. Since Cobalion EX came out, everyone's been focusing on steel decks in general, with Kling Clang, the Plasma Clang deck. That Rick loves the name.
Clang, 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 clang.
So, yeah, a lot of people have been using steel decks. I've been coming up against steel decks quite a lot this week. They seem to be really popular. But again, I've noticed that people aren't using this Cobalion. It's a mistake, in my opinion. I think I use it quite a lot. It's a really good card. It's to be honest, I'd say it's as good as the Cobalion EX. Because, let me explain. Okay, it's a basic Pokemon, as always, 120 HP. It's not a bad amount of HP for a basic Pokemon of this nature. Normally, I would have thought Cobalion would have had maybe 130, 140, but 120 is okay, I guess. Energy Press, its attack for a Steel Energy and a Colourless Energy, any type. Energy Press does 20 damage, base damage, and it does 20 more damage for each energy attached to the defending Pokemon. So it's a good card if you're coming up against a Mewtwo EX or a Keldeo EX already that's got a lot of energy cards on. Any Pokemon that uses that needs a lot of energy cards to do its attack, then it's a really good card, a really good attack to use, especially in the early game, which is when you'll be using it. So let's look at its other attack. For 2 Steel Energy and 1 Colourless, Iron Breaker. Now this attack, it's saved me so many times, to be fair. It does 80 damage, but the main thing is the defending Pokemon can't attack during the next turn. So you do Iron Breaker, and you're putting your opponent in a position where if he wants to attack, he's going to have to retreat that Pokemon or use a switch to get another Pokemon out and attack with another Pokemon. So it's really good.
May I quickly ask a question?
Yeah.
Is that not one of those things where you could just then use Ironbreaker again
and
next
again
turn?
and again? Yeah. So that you force them to switch out. You force them to have to attack with another Pokemon, which is why it's a really good card. That attack has saved me so many times. So, for example, if you're coming up against a card that's got a high retreat cost, you can always, a good tactic to use is use a Pokemon catcher. Swap your opponent's active Pokemon with an opponent a little bit more powerful that isn't ready, that doesn't have the energy cards on, or even if it does, it doesn't matter. But always look for a Pokemon that's got quite a big retreat cost, so it's going to cost your opponent a lot to retreat. Use Pokemon Catcher to the Pokemon that you're worried about or have issues with. So say you pull out a Rayquaza EX is a Pokemon that I'll always attack first because it can do ridiculous amounts of damage. So use a Pokemon Catcher, for example, bring out Rayquaza EX, use Iron Breaker, does 80 damage to it, fine, it's not going to kill it, but that Rayquaza EX cannot attack you during your next turn. The only way your opponent can attack, like I say, is by retreating and putting another Pokemon out. So Iron Breaker is a really good attack. I think it's overlooked quite a lot at the minute.
I assume you've got to be careful that you're not attacking Pokemon with Iron Breaker that then have fully energy carded up Rayquazas and Mewtwo on there. That would be terrible.
Yeah.
It forces them to swap for that, and then you're in trouble.
It does. But only if they've got a switch, otherwise they're going to have to
retreat cost.
Yeah, so always look at the retreat cost, choosing a Pokemon that has a high retreat cost to mess your opponent up.
Maybe take some switches next time you do a battle, because you never know, you might come up against Nate and his Cobberline.
Yeah.
Cavalion or whatever.
It's weak to fire energy cards. There's one card in particular that is destroying decks like the Plasma Clang deck at the minute. I shouldn't really give this away because because the Plasma Clang deck at the minute is my main play deck. I shouldn't really give this away, but hey, I'll give it to you anyway. James knows because me and James had a battle in the week. Reshiram, not Reshiram EX, just the normal Reshiram with the move Outrage. Outrage, and its other attack. What is it? Fire, Flare Blitz, Fly Blast, something like that. That card. If you do want to beat the Plasma Clang deck, not just this card, but in general,
it took Nate's deck down.
Yeah, it did. It'll beat the Cobalion because it's all weak to fire, and because it's not an EX card, the technique of using Clang doesn't work. So, yeah, watch out for Reshiram if you are using this deck. One good thing about Cobalion and most Steel type Pokemon, to be fair, it's resistance against Psychic, which is always handy. And so it's resistance by 20. So that's an energy card. If you think about Mewtwo EX being the big hitter of the Psychic type, that's one energy card less that it's going to be using on X-Ball. Thanks for putting Charizard in my face.
You're welcome.
So yeah, that's my Pokemon card of the week. Good card, don't overlook it. I think it's a shame that it's overlooked at the minute since the release of its EX version, but still. On my deck, for example, I normally run 3 Virizion EXs, and at least I think I've got 2 of these running at the minute. Not Virizion, Cobalion.
I was going to say.
I'm thinking of its brother.
Dog. Pokemon. Terrakion. Keldeo.
So, Cobalion. Great Pokemon. Great Pokemon card. So, check it out.
Back to the quiz.
How is the quiz looking?
We'll have a look. Question number 1.
Doesn't sound
Which
good.
Pokemon has the German name Pipey or Pipey? I think it's Pipey. Let's have a look at what we've got. Pichu from Dragon Tamer Nate. Pinplup from James. Piplup from Emma. Beedrill from Tom.
Yes.
I think you've answered Beedrill for every one of those questions so far.
Yeah. Good.
And every time I tell you that Beedrill's Japanese name is Spear. One day you are going to be right. The correct answer, unfortunately, is Clefairy. So nobody gets points there. Question number 2. To evolve Mantike to Manatine, you need to level it up with a specific Pokemon in your party. What is that Pokemon? Dragon Tamer Nate's gone for Whale Lord. I like it. Not right. James has gone with Jellicent. Not right.
Not Jellicent.
Emma's gone with Omanite. That'd be awkward. That's not right. Tom's gone with Togepi. Not correct. The correct answer is Remoraid. Now that's a tough question, I'll admit, but people on Twitter...
What was the answer for the first one?
Clefairy.
Oh, right, okay.
So there you go, Remoraid is the answer to question 2. Question number 3, which is the most powerful move learnt by any Pokemon? Solar Beam, according to Dragon Tamer 8, and he crossed out Draco Meteor. Seismic Togs, it looks like James has put.
Yeah, that's what I put.
I assume you mean Seismic Toss.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose, depends on the level of the Pokemon, but it's not quite. Hydro Pump from Emma. Nope. And Rock Smash from Tom. Rock Smash is not a very powerful move. It sounds it, but it's not. The correct answer, as lots of people have put, is, people have put Self-Destruct. Not correct. It's Explosion.
Is it?
Explosion does 250 physical damage. But, of course, knocks you out. That being the downside.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it knocks you out. So,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's like a sacrifice move.
Yeah, but it's a big, hard-hitting thing. Be careful of your explosions. Question number 4. In Generation 1, you can trade either an Abra or a Jigglypuff for Marcel. Which Pokemon is Marcel? Nate's gone with Jinx. No. You've also crossed it out, and then you've also put Farfetch'd and then crossed Farfetch'd out.
Yeah, I put multiple answers and then crossed them out. Oh,
it's called Dux, D-U-X. Emma's gone with Cubone. Nope. James has gone with Psyduck. Nope. No, sorry. Tom's gone with Psyduck. James has gone with Mr. Mime.
Do you like Mr. Mime?
Well played, James.
Yes.
The answer is Mr. Mime.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Mime called Marcel. Trade it for a Jigglypuff or a Abra on Route 2. There you go. If you want yourself a Mr. Mime called Marcel, go to Route 2. I know a guy. Question number 5. In the episode Charizard's Burning Passion, what is the name of the valley Charizard is left at? Dragon Tamer Nate, you've gone with Very Warm Valley.
Didn't know the answer.
James has gone with Dragon Valley. Interesting. Emma's gone with Poker Valley. And Tom's gone with Pokemon Valley. It's a valley full of Charizards.
Is it Charizard Valley?
It's Charific Valley.
Okay.
Charicific Valley.
Fair enough.
That's why I said I'd be lenient on it with you. If you put Charizard Valley, I probably would have given you a point. But nobody did.
But not Very Warm Valley.
Question number 6. How old is Ash's mum supposed to be? Dragon Tamer 8, you've gone with 40. That's making her 30 when she had Ash. Not insane. James, you've gone with 35. That's making her 25 when she had Ash. Not crazy. Tom Harris, you have gone with 34. That's making her 24 when she had Ash. Again, not crazy. Emma, you've gone with 30. That's making her 20 when she had Ash. You are currently the closest. You are not right. The correct answer is 29. So she was 19 when she had Ash.
Really?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
To someone who may or may not have been Giovanni. Who knows?
Professor Oak.
Could be Professor Oak. Question number 7. That would be weird, wouldn't it? To find out that your rival was actually... No, not your brother.
Was what?
Was actually your nephew.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be weird.
Oh.
That'd be awkward. To find out the annoying kid that...
No, it'd be his cousin, wouldn't it?
No, it wouldn't.
Because it's Oak's nephew.
No, he's Oak's grandson.
Oh, right, fair enough. Okay.
That'd be weird. The annoying kid that's behind you all the way and then finally beats you eventually is your uncle.
That's really weird.
That'd be odd. Anyway, so 29. Delia Ketchum is 29. Question number 7. How many different Pokemon has Meowth dressed up as in the anime? And if you name any, you'll get it correct.
I have no clue.
Dragon Tamer Nate, you went with 6 and you went with Pikachu. So you're assuming he's dressed up as Pikachu at some point. You're not correct. James, you went with 7 and you also went with Pikachu. You're not correct. As far as I'm aware, Meowth has never dressed up as Pikachu. Tom Harris, you went with 12 and you went with Mr. Mime. You're not right. No, he hasn't. Emma, you went with Pikachu, which isn't correct, but you went with 10. That is correct.
Oh my god.
And I'm going to name them to
crazy.
you. He has, in the time he's been around, been a Persian. Of course he has. He's a Meowth. He wants to see what he's going to look like when he evolves. A Weevil, a Shiftry, an Apom, a Curlier, a Burnett, a Sunflora, Umbreon, Murkrow, and most amusingly, Meowth has, in the past, in an anime episode, dressed up as Whale Lord.
I need to find an image
Yeah.
of this right now.
I've seen an image of it. We need to watch the episode, is what we need to do.
Okay.
So that's perhaps what we'll do after this.
Yes.
Watch that episode where he dresses up as a Whale Lord. So there we go. 10. Question number 8. What is the difference in appearance from a male to a female Wobbuffet?
Purely guess.
Emma's gone with their tail. And that's not quite there. Dragon Tamer Nate's gone with eyes on the tail. It's not quite there. James has put gold rings around the wrist. Not quite there. Tom Harris has put the word lips. You laugh. A female Wobbuffet has a lipstick.
Really?
A male Wobbuffet does not.
And that's
I remember, she had quite big lips. Well,
Wobbuffet. See? Tom Harris got the point for that. I give him a point for lips, even though it's lipstick. But yeah, that is the difference in appearance. You should look at a female Wobbuffet. It's brilliant. Utter brilliance. So there we go. Question number 9. In Zen form, what additional type is Darmanitan? Pretty universal psychic, apart from Tom, which went for rock. Rock isn't correct. It's psychic. He's a fire and psychic Pokemon. So points all round, apart from you, Tom. Oh. Question number 10. This Pokemon is not satisfied unless it's rampaging at all times. Much like Nate Craddock. If there's no opponent for it to battle, it will charge at thick trees and knock them down to calm itself. Mamoswine, says Emma. Fair. Heracross, says Nate. Not crazy. Rhyhorn, says James. And Geodude, says Tom. Correct answer is Taurus.
Of course it is.
Oh no, I put that first.
Oh, I did as well and
Crap.
changed it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, no, wait, that's Nate.
That's me.
Oh,
Yeah,
I put
Emma
it.
did put that and change it. James tried to spell Taurus twice incorrectly and then changed it to Rhyhorn. You put Gyarados first, didn't you?
Yeah, well, when you said rampaging,
Yeah.
I went with Gyarados. Then you said trees, and I thought I was trying to remember the Pokemon. I thought Heracross rolls around with trees, so maybe it's him.
It's Tauros. So everybody, please let us know how we did. We have with 1 out of 10, Dragon Tamer Nate. Also with 1 out of 10, we have Professor Zaid Tom, and joint second place and first place with 2 out of 10 is Emma and James.
Yes.
Now Emma's not in here anymore,
So I'm going to take that.
so I think that actually classes as your win there, James.
Yes, it does.
Even though you can't spell Taurus.
I need to spell Taurus. I got more than Nate.
Yes, you did. Let us know how everybody got on. I have a feeling we might.
Wait, how many did I get? Just the one.
Just the one.
Good work. At least
We
I got
might have
one.
some high scores. 5 out of 10, not too shabby. 7 out of 10, well done. Yeah, mostly people being confused about the age of Ash's mum, but she's definitely 29. Hang on, I've got a bit. We've been sent in a picture of Meowth dressed as a Whale Lord.
That's amazing. I've just seen it.
Have you?
We Pokemon XY official got 7 out of 10.
There it is. It's the most ridiculous thing.
Check out that tweet. That's just been. I'm going to retweet it now.
Yeah, we've just retweeted that.
It's difficult to tell at first because it's like It's like a nose.
Oh, I really enjoy the inside shot. You can see it, the inside shot of just Meowth with his head sticking. Oh, that's amazing.
Awesome.
What is this episode?
I don't know, but it's awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Jinx there as well.
Yeah, there's a Jinx, but Meowth is not dressed as Jinx.
So, yeah,
Well done to people
Pokemon
who did
XY
better than
official
me.
got 7 out of 10.
Yeah. Well done to people who did better than me.
Everyone then.
Most people, yes. So now it's time to move on with our with our show, because we're running rapidly and depressingly out of time. Are we not?
Yes, we are.
We've got 25
we do a quick
minutes.
recap of these competitions.
Yes, we can. So, if Tom's ready with the webcam, we're just going to play up. We're going to stick up our caption contest first. Here we go. What's occurring there? Before I had already had some funny ones in. Thank you, guys. We need to find them all and say all the funny ones as well. Just because somebody didn't win didn't necessarily mean it wasn't funny.
Yeah, we can do that next week.
But people will see them on Twitter and whatnot, on our Facebook and stuff like that.
Yeah.
just to check, these competitions are on Facebook already, are they not?
They're already on Facebook. They were
Success!
in the show.
And on Twitter as well.
We get a lot of entries in on Facebook, actually.
Good work.
Good stuff.
If you are on our Facebook page, please hit like while you're there. When we get to 1,000, we're going to get a Pokemon tattoo. We're so close. We're really close on the Twitter followers now. We're 137
Away.
Let's
get this. 137 followers.
Yeah. So so close.
Again, if you win the caption contest, you will win a booster pack from the Plasma Storm expansion. Hope you get some good Pokemon in it. Let's do Who's That Pokemon?
Who's that Pokemon?
When entering, you can hashtag WTP or hashtag caption.
Indeed. Yeah, there it is on your screen.
A lot of people already entered this. Got a lot of entries.
And if you win that, you will win whatever Pokemon that is. You'll win that card, and also a booster pack containing 10 cards and an online redeemable code.
Aren't we good to you guys?
From Plasma Storm collection.
Yes, indeed. It's a good card. Good card, Nate.
Yeah, it's not a bad card. It's not one that I've used. It's not one that I've used very often. But no, it's a good card. I was going to give something away there, but I think it will give it away, so I'm not going to. Yeah, it's not a bad card. That's all I'm going to say.
Well played. Indeed. So please do keep entering. The winners will be drawn from that hat that's on that head right there.
Yes.
That hat. The Pikachu hat.
The Pikachu hat.
Mm-hmm. So let's move on. Next section.
Here we go.
Poke Essentials.
Okay, so this week on Poke Essentials, we thought we'd talk about something to do with the games. As we did the cards last week, so we thought we'd do something to do with the games. This week we're talking about the game in particular, Black and White 2. Well, not really a secret, but one of the things that you may have missed. I know a lot of players have missed it in the past, and it's the hidden grottos. So you might have come across them, you might not have. So, I mean, do you want to explain what they are, or do you want me to?
Well, being as I don't really have a script anymore, I've lost my script.
It's
Here, have this one.
Oh, well done, guys.
We've got so many scripts knocking around. It's fine.
So the hidden grottos, known as hidden hollows in Japan. Hidden hollows. That sounds terrifying. Are various small areas. The script. Wrong.
Yeah, that's
okay. Dotted around the Unova region. These areas are small gaps between two trees and can be accessed by interacting with the tree. Whilst they do normally seem relatively empty, they have numerous features that make them very, very, very prominent. We'll go into that shortly.
Yeah,
I only found out about this, and I'm going to go and spam hide them, find them and things like that.
Yeah, these grottos, they can give out Pokemon with hidden abilities.
Which is important because the only other way of getting Pokemon with hidden abilities is breeding, which can be a complete pain because it needs to be the female Pokemon that has the hidden ability that passed down to the other Pokemon. There's a 60% chance, but because it's the female Pokemon, you can only really get another Pokemon of that type.
That's cool.
So you can, if you had like a female... if you had a Nidoqueen with a hidden ability, you can only ever then get Nidoran female with the hidden ability.
Right.
Which is useless because I've already got the Nidoqueen with the hidden ability.
So yeah, they give out Pokemon with hidden abilities. Usually the Pokemon that are in the grotto are from Pokemon within the area where the grotto is located. So in addition, you can also find a standard item sitting in the middle of these grottos, or you can find a hidden item for access with using the dowser machine. There is an image coming on your webcam of what these kind of look like in the game. So that's like outside one of the grottos. You'll see because they've got a little gap in between the trees, as you can see, and then when you interact with them, you can go inside the grottos. And here's an image of that's what it looks like inside one of them.
It's worth saying that this is only Black and White 2, isn't it?
Yeah, this is Black and White 2. Typically, when you go into an area, once you've mined it for its interactable Pokemon, so the Pokemon that you find in there, or its items, it's useless. But these hidden grottos are different. They they have a chance. You have a chance of them regenerating what's in there. So whenever you take 256 steps in the game, there's a 5% chance that each of the hidden grottos will be regenerated. When it's regenerated, there's a 40% chance of an item, a 40% chance of a hidden item, and a 20% chance of finding a Pokemon with hidden ability in them. So that chance can be increased by using a pass power as well. So we'll run through some of the locations for you guys. So if you wanted to find these grottos, these are the locations where they are really. So you've got one on Route 2, Route 3, Route 5, Route 6, Route 7, Route 9, Route 13, Route 18, Route 22, Route 23. Flockacy, can you pronounce that? Flockacy Ranch, Pinwheel Forest, Lost Lawn Forest, Giant Chasm.
Giant Chasm, dude.
Chasm. I'm really bad at pronouncing things. And Abundant Shrine. So, they're the main kind of areas where you can find them. So, for example, like if you go to the one on, let's look at Route 5, you've got a 40% chance of finding items such as Pokeball, Repel, Potion, Great Ball, things like that. You've got hidden items as well, like the Big Mushroom, Tiny Mushroom, Red Shard or Blue Shard. You could obviously hidden items you access by using the dowsing machine.
Rare candy. Yeah,
rare candies, PP up, PP Max as well. And then you've got a 20% chance of finding a Pokemon with a hidden ability. So on the Route 5 one, for example, there's 3 Pokemon that you have a 20% chance of finding in there. Fungus, with its ability Regenerator. Leopard, with its ability Prankster. And
Prankster's a good ability, by the way.
Yeah, and Minchino, with its ability Skill Link.
Which is also a good ability. I'm going to check out Skill Link.
Yeah, I mean, these go on, if you head over to, if you use Cerebi is a really good website, Bulbapedia as well, any of these websites where they talk about Pokemon techniques and secrets and stuff. So, yeah, I mean, check them out, because I never really heard of them before, and I was doing some research and came across them. But it's a really cool way of getting Pokemon with their hidden ability, like an easier way. I mean, you can still do it through the breeding technique that Rick spoke about, but it's just kind of like an easier way to get quite a few of the Pokemon. You can't get all of them, obviously, but a few of them. If you are looking for the Pokemon with hidden ability, check out the grottos first.
The only other way is Dream World.
Dream World as well, yeah. But I really want to get myself a Muck, so you can head to Route 9 and get Muck with Poison Touch, which is a really cool ability. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, check them out. There's, like I say, they're all the routes where you can find these grottos, and the Pokemon that you can find in those routes there's normally some of them are going to be in the grotto. You've got a 20% chance of finding.
Don't they reset as well?
Yeah, after 256 steps.
Get on your bike, just bike around,
but then
man.
You have only got a 5% chance of them respawning after 256 steps. So, but you can, like I say, you can use a pass power, and that will up your chances of regeneration.
Cool stuff. Hidden grottos.
Yeah, I'd never heard of that.
I had heard of it. I wasn't really massively aware of it, but I'm sure I'll have a look, and next week I could tell you which Pokemon I recommend going and getting from these to get their hidden abilities, because there are some cool hidden abilities out there. Everybody loves hidden abilities.
Cool. Just want to quickly do a big shout out to Adam Wentz and James Coville for following us. Thank you, guys.
Score. Good work. I'd also like to do a quick get well soon to Brizzy Voices, who broke a collarbone playing in the Quidditch World Cup.
Get well soon.
If you were listening 2 weeks ago and last week, we spoke about that.
Yeah, I saw an image actually she posted on Facebook. Looks nasty.
Mm-hmm. Show us some love. Show us some internet love. And by that I mean, like, you know, post nice comment. Don't do what Brock showing Misty.
No.
Don't do that. But yes. And also, I'd like to give a shout out to Remake Pokemon Yellow. Hashtag Remake Pokemon Yellow. Again.
That's still going on. Head over to their Facebook page and their Twitter as well. And just keep hashtagging Remake Pokemon Yellow. Doing a really good job.
Shout out!
Shout out!
I'd like to give a shout out to Meowth dressed as Whale Lord. I really enjoyed that. Did we repost that on Twitter?
We did retweet that, yeah.
Everybody check that out.
Whale Lord.
Somebody did say Whale Lord.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, everybody check that out. Right, excellent. Let's move on.
Let's move on indeed.
And now, you are listening to the Pokemania Show on STUDYVOX FM with Nate and Rick.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks indeed.
I love that. It's just the best thing ever. What section are we on now?
We're going to talk about some of the fan stuff that you guys have been sending in.
Awesome.
Which is always fun.
So we've got quite a bit of fan art to show everybody.
Yeah, so if you're new to the show, what we do every week is anything that you guys have been sending in, either via Twitter, Facebook, our website, mail, anything.
Videos.
We'll go through it and we'll show some of it on each week's show. So keep the fan mail coming in, or if there's anything anything that caught your eye, Pokemon related, you want to share it with everyone, we'll definitely do that for you. And also, what we do every week is we pick a winner live on air of a piece of fan art that we think is worthwhile of winning, and it'll win another booster pack. Of 10 cards, so booster packs going here, there, and everywhere.
Here, there, and everywhere. That's important. So do keep
extra points if you did the art yourself. It doesn't have to be art. I mean, we're going to show all kinds of things on the fan section. Yeah.
Actually, we have had lots of people sending in links to. In the past, we've had people sending in links to places where you can buy cool Pokemon merchandise.
That's always cool.
Where some people who make their own Pokemon stuff. A while ago, we had someone send in a girl who made Pokemon badges, which was cool, knitted Pokemon badges.
Oh, I saw those. Yeah, they were really good.
Cool stuff.
So yeah, anything you guys want to send in, feel free to, and we'll definitely share it with everyone.
Indeed. Let's kick off straight away with our first piece of fan art.
First piece of fan art came from... actually, we've had quite a few from Luke and Gengar this week. This is the first piece Luke and Gengar sent in, which is awesome. It's like a little comic strip of Pikachu.
That's what I'm saying. I like comic strips.
Yeah, you do.
So I might make one.
Okay. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Comic strip. Cool.
He also sent this in as well.
If you're listening only, somebody has taken the berry away from Pikachu and is not happy.
Yeah. Also sent this another kind of made comic strip with some typing.
But it's actually from. Is that a movie or is that the anime? The TV. I think it's a movie. It must be.
Looks pretty cool though.
But somebody has added captions to it, much like our caption competition.
Yeah.
But it's greatly amusing. Give that a read.
And finally, Luke and Gengar did some of his own fan art this week as well. It's cool Pikachu. Apparently, he did this while the internet went down at his school. So he thought rather than doing work, he'd do that, which I don't blame you.
What do you mean, rather than doing work? I'm sure there was effort put into that.
Yeah, no, that's what he said though. He said that he chose to make a Pikachu instead of doing some work, which is brilliant.
Agreed.
It's awesome as well. It looks really cool. So yeah, it's good. Thanks for sending that in, Luke and Gengar.
Definitely.
We also Gym Leader Ryan found an awesome video on YouTube. This video is made by a group called Gritty Reboots. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, this might not be here, but we'll put a link in the description box below.
Hello!
But yeah, this video, like I say, this group, Gritty Reboots, check them out on YouTube. They do all kinds of fan-made stuff. And they did this video of a fan interpretation of Pokemon Snap, like a movie trailer.
Oh, I've seen it. It's very cool.
So here we go. Without further ado.
I own an island off the coast of the Kanto region. I've spent the last 5 years setting up a kind of pokological preserve. What do they got in there? Ride on? Welcome to Pokemon Island.
Pokemon and man, two species separated by experience points and levels of evolution. How can you possibly know what to expect?
Wonderful. Hold on to your balls.
How can I possibly document all these Pokemon?
You need to get to the secret course. I can't capture them all. I chose you.
Let's go faster.
Dash engine engaged.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Awesome, right? So, yeah, that was done by a group called Gritty Reboots. Check them out on YouTube. They did an awesome job of that.
Yeah, man. Like,
I would watch that film.
I don't think there's a lot of people that wouldn't watch that film. I do like that he's running around the corner and they're just snort like,
yeah.
Hello.
But, no, it looks awesome.
They put a lot of effort into that. We're subscribed, right?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are. I highly recommend you go and subscribe to them.
Yeah, so thanks to Gym Leader Ryan for forwarding that on.
Definitely.
I'm glad I saw that.
Should we need to post a link to their YouTube channel. We'll put
yes. If James, if you can,
we'll do that right now.
The group's called Gritty Reboots, and James will be tweeting a link for you guys shortly.
Excellent stuff. I love that. Charizard looks sweet.
Yeah, it does.
More fan art.
Yeah,
for me, for my face, please.
So another image. This was sent in by Gavin Dunn. This was sent in. It's an awesome wallpaper. I think he was one of our winners from a couple of weeks back, actually. That looks awesome. That's a wicked wallpaper.
I'm going to need to get in close.
You can get in close to see that. Rick's just got his nose on the screen.
My favourite part is the Machamp right in the top corner.
There you go. Just
hello, I'm Machamp.
Yeah, Machamp looks serious.
He does. Gengar looks unhappy.
Yeah. I like how they've got all the, like, as well as Pokemon, it's got all the characters, like quite a few of the characters in
Team
as well.
Rocket, yeah.
Which is cool.
What is Lapras doing in the corner?
Is above coughing? Is that Mewtwo wearing its armour? I think it is. I think it's Team Rocket's Mewtwo.
I like how in the bottom left-hand corner there's a swimmer. Because the character swimmer was important enough to be in a wallpaper.
Yeah. Well, no, is it Misty?
It's supposed to be Misty, isn't it?
Is that Misty?
Yeah, because there's Stammy behind her.
Yeah, I think it's Misty.
Misty.
Could be. Yeah, I don't think it's just like
Swimmer.
bug catcher or swimmer.
Oh, yeah. Is that Bruno or is that Brock?
Yeah, Brock? I think that's... I don't know.
There's no Brock in there.
I can't see a Brock unless that's...
Maybe he's too busy on the internet.
Maybe. I guess is that Giovanni? Yeah, he is. Brock is riding on it.
Brock is turbo riding on it.
Good work. It's like spot the characters.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm liking this wallpaper. I think I might actually set it as my wallpaper.
Yeah, me too, actually.
I enjoy that Ash is there, but there's a silhouette of Gary in the background. Being like, yeah, I'm Gary.
I do like how unhappy Gengar looks as well.
Yeah, I'm Gary, possibly Ash's nephew.
Yeah. We had a tweet about that last video as well. Masingo said Jurassic Park meets Pokemon. It was a bit Jurassic Parky, the video.
Yeah. I think that was the point of it, wasn't it? Really?
But yeah, awesome.
I'd love that.
Our final image came from Helen Cherry. She sent this in. She sent this cool concept image in of Mewtwo.
I've seen a lot of these images of balls, but then you have the Pokemon inside them.
Yeah, I mean,
so
I like. I really like the fan art of the Pokeballs anyway, because they're like they make them look really realistic.
Yeah, and cool. And shiny!
But yeah, that's a Mewtwo one. So
Mewtwo inside their Pokeball. Mewtwo does not look happy being inside that Pokeball.
No. How do Pokemon fit inside the balls?
Well, there's loads of interesting facts about this. I don't know what you were pointing at then, James. Oh, this.
Yeah.
Tweet from Corey Kirkham. Would you give please give my YouTube channel a shout out? It's CKVids HD. I upload Pokemon videos daily, and I would appreciate it a lot. There we go. Nate, do you want to do one of your classic shout outs?
Shout out!
CKVids HD. Check it out. Pokemon videos. If you like Pokemon videos, YouTube that. But we've retweeted that, so you can see that on our...
We've just had a tweet from Remake Pokemon Yellow, who are running another competition. So if you remember last week, they were running a competition for you guys to win Surfing Pikachu.
Yeah.
So they've sent in an image saying, this is basically what's happening. What's up, everybody? Me, Remake Pokemon Yellow, and Real Masingo are doing another Pokemon giveaway contest. All you have to do is answer who is your favourite starter in the Kanto region and tweet hashtag Remake Pokemon Yellow for a chance to win a shiny version of that starter. Good luck. There will be 3 winners. The prizes are Charmander, Squirtle and Bulbasaur, and I'm guessing these are the shiny versions of those. That's a really cool prize. I wouldn't mind getting me a shiny Charmander.
Guys, we've got some
Shiny
big news. Ash's mum's just tweeted us back.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, really?
I tweeted her saying, we love you, and she said, I love you too.
Amazing. So there we have it. Oh yeah, Delia Ketchum. Oh, awesome. I'm really happy about that.
Delia Ketchum loves us. Perhaps
So,
not in the same way that she loves Giovanni and Professor Oak, but still in a nice way.
Yeah, so please get involved in the Remake Pokemon Yellow contest, and I wouldn't mind a shiny Charmander.
I bet you wouldn't.
I might take part in that competition.
That's a good prize to be giving away. A shiny Charmander, a shiny Squirtle and a shiny Bulbasaur.
Does it stay shiny when you evolve?
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I want all 3.
Take part then.
Yeah, can I just write all 3 of them and hashtag Remake Pokemon Yellow?
Yep. That'll go mad. I'd love that.
Yeah, so there you go. If you do want to follow them, and I highly suggest you do, it's at Remake PKMNYELLO. So yellow without the W and Pokemon without the O's in. Good work.
Good work.
So anyway, back to our fan art. Do you want to... We need to pick a winner.
Well, being as we have one that was hand-drawn during school,
I agree.
and I greatly enjoy people in school time doing
and we
Pokemon
did
stuff.
say you get extra points if you did the fan art yourself. So much as the other stuff was amazing.
Not that there's a point scoring system, it's mostly just which we like the best.
Yeah. Are we all agreed?
Certainly.
I agree.
Yeah.
Concur.
We're all agreed that. So our winner this week is Luke and Gengar for showing doing his own fan art of this Pikachu, which looks awesome.
Booster pack winging its way to Yao.
Yes. And leads on nicely to doing our winners from last week.
Winners!
Yeah, so if you did take part in our competitions from last week, Who's That Pokemon? And the caption contest.
Well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for getting involved. We can announce the winner for Who's That Pokemon?
Who is that Pokemon?
It was, of course...
Beedrill.
Yes.
No, wait, that's not Beedrill.
No, it was Hitmonchan.
I enjoy the come on,
Hitmonchan.
come on kind of thing that it's got going on there.
And Dean Mark Peleo was our winner.
Cool.
Who said
Thank
Hitmonchan. So yeah, brilliant.
If you could get in contact with us, tweet us.
It's an awesome card. I don't know if you'll be playing it much because it's from the base set. The Hitmonchan card. I wish I brought it in. It's in my car right now, but I haven't got it. But you know the card anyway. It's the base set Hitmonchan, a classic card. It's awesome.
Good stuff.
And it's a shiny, of course.
Yeah, just because, man, we don't always give away cards that are relevant. That are
no, I like cards. I like cards just as
much
as like for their artwork and things like that. Anyway, and they're collectibles. So
indeed, and
yeah. So
Hitmonchan might be worth something.
Hitmonchan and a booster pack is on its way to you.
Score. Next competition was our caption contest.
Yeah.
Hashtag caption.
So the caption contest, our winner was James Hart. So congratulations, James Hart. Now, unfortunately, due to its explicit nature, we can't show the caption on air.
No,
however,
it's not explicit. It's just perhaps
it's it's
innuendo.
Yeah, there's innuendo.
Yeah, there's an innuendo there. So we can't show it because we have quite a few young viewers as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to tweet James's caption that he sent in. So you'll be able to see that anyway. But thanks very much for entering, and you've also won a booster pack.
Woo! It actually made us laugh out loud on air when he tweeted it in. So
So yeah, well done.
If it makes me laugh out loud, then it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
But thank you for everybody who took part. There were some good ones indeed.
There was.
Do we have last week's caption to show, or
no? We can't show last week's caption.
If you remember, it was Piplup catching an Eiffel.
Yeah. High five if you think Gary was hot was another one as well.
Yeah,
which is of course. So yeah.
There we go. There are our competitions and our winners. Thank you very much.
If the winners could get in touch, if you could send us a direct message either on Twitter at Pokemania FM, if you could email us at radio@studyvox.com, or you can even send us a direct message on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Pokemania FM. And then just if you send us where we can send the details where we can send your prize, that would be awesome.
Via mail. Hey. So unfortunately, is the end of this week's show. Thank you for taking part. Thank you for joining in. Keep tweeting, or we'll tweet. We've got our YouTube channel that you can check out and things like that. Keep catching Pokemon. We've got to go now. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you to the team. We will see you next week.
Indeed.
Regular time. And remember, gotta catch them all.
Yes.